yeah. Yeah, I hope that some of you will join. Also, I guess drop the link on Insta. Sorry, on Facebook, that's what I meant. Okay. I know it's rather spontaneous, but over there is already Jonathan and Nori on. Thank you so much for joining. And yeah. Hey Nori, great to see you again. And I'm still waiting for some people over on Facebook to join. A rather very spontaneous Bisicast. It's because of third party. Because they thought, well, we're just gonna postpone our broadcast of Release Radio 12 for another now 65 minutes. So yeah, we still got some time left. Let's do it now then. Because when they finish, it's gonna be 11:30 here. PM, and I thought, well, no, it's gonna take too long. And the first track I'm going to play so, wow. Okay, David is already in, thank you so much for joining. And the first track I'm playing tonight, Joachim is also in, thank you so much. And Bernd Tukshi also in, is Breathe. One of my favorites of the last week by CamelPhat and Christoph, featuring the amazing Jem Cook on the vocals. It's like a mix of tech and deep, very interesting to listen to, and it's available on Spotify as well. It's simply a sick track. So would have never ever thought that's going to be like this. Oh, Mr. Melokid's also joined, aka what's your name? Jakub? Kuba? Or maybe someone else? I can't remember. It's been too long. We haven't seen each other for next summer. It will be 5 years. So hi James, by the way, over on Insta. Thank you so much for joining. There's so little to say about Breathe because it's so perfect. So, also, what I can also announce is that at the end of the year, I'm planning to do a proper mix. So, I'll probably upload it on SoundCloud, I guess, when SoundCloud allows it, about my favorite tracks of the year. And no, I'm not gonna say which is my favorite one. I guess it's obvious, but I'm a bit of ashamed of it. But I hope that it will be fine. That you'll understand my selection. Yes, Bektushki, I'm listening to demos. Feel free to send over on bz_1@hotmail.com. Sorry, I can't write this now on Insta, so because Insta is like very dumb with you know, I would have to take like my phone out and then you won't see me again. But it's very simple. It's bzi_1@hotmail.com. So I'm still actually still having Hotmail in my heart. It's actually still my first email address that I ever made up, but I'm still using it. I mean, like, a new track of yours, Joachim? Thank you so much, James. Actually, I have this hoodie for like 2 or 3 years already. I love it as well because it's, you know, it's so simple. It's just great. Actually, it fits very well to Kirch. Actually, Kirch is coming to Vienna on, I believe, 21st or 22nd of December. It's gonna be the 21st because it's a Friday. Skirat will be on board again. Can't wait. And 6 people are joined. Also, thanks to Mauricio for joining. Yeah. Feel free to send. Please downloadable link via Dropbox, Zippy, SoundCloud. Important is downloadable without any gates because it's 2018. Let's be honest, right? So we don't wanna. So speak through music and not through lights or through whatever on social media platforms. Yeah. So little to say about this track. I love the bass line. It's very warm. And the vocal, when it lays over, amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So there's so little to say, except that I'm actually haven't seen Christoph yet live. There was this one amazing night at High in Ibiza in September or August, I can't remember. Where the lineup was like Deadmau5, Christoph, Prida, CamelPhat. Like everybody in there that I like from like the steeper-esque, techier-esque kind of music. Yeah, thanks for the likes, and of course feel free to share if you like what you see. Also, what I'm gonna do is play some of the albums that I've already mentioned on my Insta story earlier. But I believe once we are like in this kind of techno-esque mood, I believe we'll come over to Raito with Dark. No, it's not Max Busy, it's BISI without the Max. BISI_1. Because back then, when I made up that account, Max was not even a thing yet. Max is actually an invention by me, I believe. Because I needed a first name for Facebook. And as my proper first name is a horrible mess. Because it's pronounced differently in all the 3 languages that I speak. I thought, no, let's do Max. It's simpler, but it's actually without the Max. So BISI_1 @ is enough. Okay. And if not, just drop me a message on Facebook and I'll send it to you there. Raito with Dark Ritual. Something for the techno heads. Techno head. Like, the techno head is usually bald, right? So actually all the techno heads are bald heads. No, just kidding. Prejudice is all over tonight on the Bisicast. So let's see if this is on how is this called? Damn it. Spotify. Raito with Dark Ritual. Out on, Suara. Yeah, it is actually. It is a 5-track EP. I'm gonna play you my favorite one. It's called Dark Ritual. Already mentioned this. I added to my playlist on Spotify. Once again, I'm gonna release the Spotify playlist after the Bisicast. So, because I'm doing everything on the fly, everything live, so nothing actually prepared or anything. But, I just love this live aspect of it, this spontaneous way of doing this. So yeah, Raito with Dark Ritual. Drop is coming up. Usually I'm not that much into this kind of music, you know me, but this one. Yeah, something for the techno heads, already mentioned. Been a year in the making. Wow, can't wait, Joachim. Absolutely. So. And now the hi-hat comes in. yeah, Joachim, that could be very true. Joachim has the most hair in the techno scene. This could be it. At least they cannot ban me for this track, because I mean it sounds like most of the techno tracks that we know. So do you send it? Are you Grados? I guess you are. So yeah, thanks, I got it. Got it. Thank you so much. Please write out your name, Berg, because I don't really know how to pronounce you. I'm really sorry, but yeah, that's why I don't write my real name up there, because you wouldn't be able to pronounce it. You wouldn't be able to pronounce it either. So I did miss them. So, but at first I want to also take the time to put it up on Twitter. Actually insane that I actually came so far already with Bisicast. Number 76 it's already, wow. been doing this shit almost 2 years now, I believe, or even over 2 years. Curious. What's your main name? It remains a mystery. You don't know it? I haven't told you? I told you for sure. Okay. I usually tell it to people that know me personally a bit better. Because, you know, actually my back specialist has nothing to do with what I do in real life, so that's actually also why. Actually, already it started to mix up because I use it also for being a Pokemon Go player, and this actually messes up a bit as well. Because the Pokemon Go community is very local, so they know me better actually than you because, you know, they're from Vienna. And even from the same district, so yeah, never mind, it's a different topic. So, another episode of Bisicast. Marlon is also in, thank you so much for joining. Another episode of Bisicast. Over on Facebook. It's still live. So, okay, so that's done as well. Hopefully. Yeah, and also one another topic that I would like to talk about is Swedish House Mafia are coming basically next to my living room, basically 14 minutes by car away. Frequency Festival. I've been watching the how to say this, the the selling of the tickets started again, but unfortunately they only sell tickets now for the whole festival weekend, and they are, I believe, 160 euros, and that's not really worth it yet. So I'm probably gonna wait until they release tickets for one day, because they're gonna play on Friday or Saturday, I believe. But yeah, we're gonna see. So I'm actually very surprised that that they are playing so much, basically. So it's like so many dates already. Xwell will be also another topic. Yes, I am ready, actually. But I just gonna want to play one or two more techie tracks. I don't know, because I'm feeling the mood right now. For example, this one, I believe it was released on Deadmau5. I.O. like Mousetrap, labeled by Deadmau5. I.O. with Move. Meow 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 meow. Acid is back. Meow meow. Yeah, it was released on Mousetrap. Part of a 2-track EP with Low. Together. But I dropped it into my Bisicast playlist as well. Like the 76 one. Okay. What I call it? Really? I_1. Very simple. Sick, I love it. Sorry. Yeah, it might be cheaper. Might be. Yeah. I'm also not sure about Stockholm yet, so we're gonna see. Shiget is probably closer to you. Yeah, I heard about Swedish House Mafia is also in Mexico. Yeah. Berg 2? Yeah, Berg 2. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna call you Berg 2 now. I hope that's alright. And yeah, next one will be also coming up. I got the track already. Kinda. Oh, yeah. So, very tight mix. I mean, I need to come back to the Bisicast, to the Bisicast Essential, like reviewing tracks. I really like the fast hi-hat there. It was very nice. Also with the FX in the background. Yeah, I believe it's gonna be a big show over there. And David and Robin also joined. Yeah, I mean, Jackie, if you're not ready yet, don't rush it. So you don't have to have it. Like you don't need to send it to me. So David, still waiting for our meetup at some point. So in love with acid for years already, basically. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Thank you, Neri. I hope you'll enjoy the Spotify playlist afterwards as well. And look, my brother from the same mother is watching. So I believe now everybody on Insta knows my real name. At least my last name. I can't deny it. Robin, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, how am I? Stressed, basically. No time for Bisicast or whatever. I'm actually mad on myself. Actually, I have so much work at work, so in the office to do, that I barely come to anything. I cannot check tracks anymore. It's horrible. So in German we call it Freizeitstress. No, actually I have the opposite of Freizeitstress. Freizeit means spare time. No, but that would be if I would have too much spare time and too much to do in my spare time. Maybe I have both. I have office stress and spare time stress. So no good, because spare time is therefore to relax or to chill or both. Chillax. What a horrible word. And yeah, and how is Sarah in that case? Ask the other way. Sarah, you both were so lovely when I met you in Amsterdam. Really. Wow, it was so refreshing. Like real people and real values behind it. Because that is what I'm missing so often in nowadays society in general. That's why I love to come to you. So AD is not only about music, it's about the people that I meet there. And yeah, it's always so exciting. Okay, so maybe one more track, because I believe Kryder played it as well. I loved it. It's called There's So Much to Play, but I don't have that much time. But I really enjoyed this one. Calvin Locke with Mysteryland. Oh, this is great. Whole family is watching the Bisicast. Great. Yeah, and you had a gig, right? Last weekend, as far as I remember. And Sarah was live streaming. Oh, where was this gig? Tell me a bit. So yeah, Jackie, I'm not sure what I'll come to your track. And back to... Also not sure either, but I hope maybe towards the end. We have like roughly 15 minutes left. Yeah. Anyways, some exclusive stuff. Or so called it once exclusive. Maybe later in the show. Wow, 5 months ago. This is amazing. It's been actually in the works for long. It appears like it. Calvin Loach with Mysteryland. Francesco is also watching. Thanks so much for joining. Another very darkish, deepish vibe. Thank you. Most important thing is that you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, I'm happy. So this is what I love so much about Bisicast. It's so unusual. Nobody else does it. I need to do some patent on this shit. Really. So I want to look it up on Spotify. For close family and friends. Wow, this is great. Mitzahit and Myra also joined. Great that I see you, Myra. How is LA again? Are you back already? I guess you are. The breakdown was very nice on this one. Goes very quickly, very enjoyable. CamelPhat also in, thank you so much. Yeah, I should, but like I don't have the audience there at Twitch. Yes, some people told me that already, Joachim. I'm actually restreaming it afterwards for cutting out highlights. this is what I enjoy very much about Twitch, because it's very easy. I don't have to, you know, to upload it separately, and I stream it once and then I cut out everything that I need. Yeah, the breakdown is amazing on this one, yeah. And now it builds up slowly but surely into the drop again. Reminds me a bit of another track that I heard once. So Calvin Long, Mysteryland. Call yourself a music influencer. It's a great idea, Joachim. I love this. Yeah, actually, I was thinking all the time. Actually, am I an influencer in that case? No, I actually spend too much money on it to be an influencer. People should send me the tracks, pay me for that. Then I have to put in like hashtag ads or whatever. No. Actually, I'm not an influencer, no. I'm not an influencer for the simple reason that I actually, I'm like, the music that we play is not relevant to the mainstream audience. So it's rather impossible. But I guess right now it's time for Axtone. So I have the track, kinda. So I hope nobody at Axtone will kill me for that. But I like it, why not? It's out in 2 hours, so that's alright. And I hope you won't be gone over on Insta, because I have low battery. But we'll see. Music influencer, I love this. Great idea. Melody is so cool on this one. Yeah. Also, like, another point is, like, I don't even have time to listen to the music properly anymore, so that's why it's kind of strange. But yeah, I still kind of try to prepare the best way possible. Okay, one life. Oh, one mind. What is he saying on this shout? I don't even know. Raining. Oh, make it rain. My personally, my favorite rain is Money Rain. Actually, there was one rap crew called like this, a German rap crew called Money Rain. Like, that was years ago, but funny. Okay, what is the shout saying here? I don't even know.
More life.
More life. Okay, so now it's time for more life. Yeah, Axwell, nobody else out tomorrow, so that's why I probably don't have a link. Maybe I have a link. Let's see. Axwell, nobody. Believe it or not, I don't have a link yet. At least it doesn't look like it. No, I don't have a link yet. Okay, so it's out tomorrow. I'll add it later then. But I believe the track you've all been waiting for. Maxwell. Look who's watching, Davide. It's for you. It's breakfast TV, right? I believe over there in Australia. So good morning. It's the same with Eurovision Song Contest every year. Eurovision Song Contest is basically breakfast TV for, like, morning TV, whatever you want to call it. Because in German it's called Frühstücksfernsehen. Frühstück means breakfast. Axwell, nobody else. Nothing else that getting out of bed with this one. More life. Oh, sorry. Exclusive! I need to, or like this BBC Radio 1 actually watermark over it. Yeah, once again, so with this perception of the track for me, it was like, sorry, put it up a bit, like with Barricade, was basically the same. So, love at second sign, that's what I call it. So, when I heard it for the first time, like live rips and something like this, I was like, yeah, it's alright, but it doesn't move me too much or whatever. But afterwards, listening a couple of times, and then in a bit better quality or whatever, like as the BBC rip and something like this, I thought, wow, this is actually a sound that I haven't heard of Axtone yet, and it's still sounding very fine and a very cool vocal as well. Sorry. Better than burp. vocal is very nice. So I actually don't know who's singing there, but I love how it's built up. So actually very nice. And once again, we are ready for more live. And it builds up again.
More live.
And I love the second drop more. Because there's a sound in the background. Dum da dum 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 da dum dum da dum dum. So that actually spicing it up a bit. Oh, back then it was DOD Magnificence ID. Wow, thank you very much for that info. And once again, I'm very proud of myself that I'm not into IDs at all. So I don't really know what all this stuff is actually up. So yeah, DOD Magnificence, yeah, but it could have been as well. So yeah, interesting. But yeah, Matt Nash press sound, yeah, might be, yeah. I guess I heard something similar by Matt Nash, like in different sounds. But, yeah, Sabrina is in. Thank you so much for joining. We'll need to talk on the phone once again for another 3 or 4 hours. Yeah. And yeah, Axtone Mauricio is amazing. Yeah, I know that. Van Damme. Oh, okay. I don't know that one, Mauricio. Oh, do you mean like, this is like a separate ID, Gabriel? I'm not sure. Okay. So it's out tomorrow. Can't wait. Will be interesting. Yeah, what's up next? Give me a second to look over what I want to play before I head over to the albums. What do I have? Yeah, I want to do a new one from DOD. Okay, Gabriel, please be clear in what you're writing. I have a couple of tracks. Oh, I have Tom Staar. I have coming up. But first, I want to do a comparison between 2 tracks from the same producers. But one was released 3 years ago, and one was released like this week on Monday. And yeah, it's tough to say. Let's do the first one. It's about Stadiumx and Metrosh. Stadiumx I know for a very, very long time. They started producing at Protocol. They're probably one of the guys from is from the duo Mosaic. They're from Hungary for a very long time in the scene already. Give me a second. Maybe I'll put it on like. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea for the phone because my phone is running out of battery, and I have an idea. But this idea is bad. Shit. Okay, let's try it a different way. Because I don't want you to leave me Instagram. Just when you do this with your phone. This is like the shitty thing about it. So let's try it this way. Somehow. Give me a second. So, you'll probably be now at least a bit different from the usual environment. But yeah, as long as it holds, it's alright. Okay. Yeah, I'm missing music as well. So it's been a long time. So Stadiumx and Metrosh with One View, that was released on SPRS. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's what I thought it is. Okay. So it's been a while for this track, I believe. So let's look for it on Spotify. This one is, as I've already mentioned, very nice. What's the track called again? The track is called One View. But it's not there. It's not on Spotify yet. This is finding. Oh, it is. Okay, but they didn't accept it. Okay. So I just need to add this, and I want to compare this with Glare. They're released from 3 years ago, and why? There's one simple reason. It's called Goosebumps, because this is what the track doesn't give me. It's very nice to listen to. I like it. Oh, I can text him. Amazing. Oh, those are 4 people. Okay. Thank you. So this is this track. And I want to compare this with the track Glare from 3 years ago. So now it's building up slowly. Yeah, I mean it's a city that I've heard already, but like in this context it's new. I don't know. It's still very nicely mixed up and with different sounds. So very nice. So, in general, very, very enjoyable. So, I want to compare this with Glare. So, Glare is a track that gives me goosebumps. And, I don't know, I'm missing this. I don't know. So, it's been, 3 years. It's a very, very long time. I believe Stadiumx are going away more and more from these kind of sounds. So, basically, that's their sound that I fell in love with. So, I guess I remember that when they were playing last year, I believe, during what was that the festival called? Magnetic Festival. Well, there's even the original mix, so you can compare this even better. Back then, when there were still extended mixes on Spotify. This is something that moves me way, way more. Although this track is over 3 years old, and actually that's why I actually want to do this comparison, because it's so unusual. Ricardo is in, thank you so much for joining. And when you listen to this properly, so you already hear like the melody, this is like so refreshing to hear this kind of sound again. Stadiumx and Metrosh with Glare. So when you compare this beautiful melody and actually how it moves me so much. So actually, I was listening to this, comparing these 2 tracks. I heard Want You, and then I heard Glare again, and all those positive feelings from 3 years ago came back. That's actually what I love so much about music, that you can really like look at this from this kind of nostalgic way. And just enjoy this beautiful, melodic, uplifting drop. So in love, oh my goodness. It makes me so happy. Yeah, I just like these kind of, Stadiumx sounds, this kind of signature Stadiumx sounds are amazing. So, tell me which one do you prefer, because I would be interested in. If you actually don't care too much, or I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe this Glare track from 3 years ago stuck in my head so strongly. And I also like this strings. There's so much ingenuity behind it. I love it, absolutely. Over on Insta, Narendra also joined. Thank you so much for joining. I just love to sing the melody in general. So sick, very enjoyable. So I believe now that I covered this, I'll go to I guess I'll go to, what is this? Interesting. To Tom Staar, because I have 2 tracks by Tom Staar to play this week. I definitely want to get, I'm not sure whether I'll head over to the albums. It will be tough. And also like the 1 minute outro on this Glare track, so absolutely sick, so in love. Even after 3 years, I still remember this track. And not because I have it in any playlist or whatever, because it stuck so hardly in my head. So hard in my head. Yeah, so thank you so much for this. I hope that on the next track, they'll both Stadiumx and Metrosh will go to this direction again. Yeah, so what's up next? Tom Staar. First, we have this wonderful remix by of the track Drive by Black Coffee and David Guetta, featuring Delilah Montagu. Some people said, and also Kreider yesterday played the Solado remix, and tonight I am going to play the Tom Staar remix. So we're gonna actually concentrate. No, I don't know what's supply. I don't know. I don't know what to say. This like. Wait, let me look this up because I'm so much on this against. What's for contemplate? No. Complement each other. Yeah, we're complementing each other. That's what I was referring to. I knew something with con, like this condensation, like this big shark guy from Men's Not Hot. So we're actually complementing each other very well. So Solado remix yesterday. Tonight we're having the Tom Staar remix of Drive. And after that, one more. Drive. Tom Staar. Oh, am I writing this? Kion. So tell me what you enjoy about this. Be interested to hear. And here comes the first drop. I know it from Star Player earlier. And that one is definitely better than the Solado one. The Solado one is, I don't know, it misses something. I don't know. It's cool to listen to, but I like this funky bass line, this funky synth there's. So enjoyable. All Drive. Black Coffee, and you can actually catch him. I hope I can catch him. The problem is I don't know which Black Coffee. There are so many. There are many Black Coffees. Okay, as I don't know which Black Coffee, I'm just gonna do this for him. Black Coffee and David Guetta. I can tag him definitely. I really like about that he actually kept the original here. So Drive Tom Staar remix. Sorry, I'm writing everything by myself. This is actually horrible. And actually, he builds it up again into his kind of remix, so very, very cool. So tell me whether you enjoyed it or not. 4 people over on Facebook and 1 over on Insta. That's why I call the actually a big mess. So actually, I know what I want to play, but yeah, it will be tough. Now he builds it up again, and now into the drop. So yeah, very enjoyable. So actually it has a 1 minute outro, and actually that's the thing about how amazing Tom is. For him, I got my hands on the extended mix on the next remix that he also released, I believe, either the same week or the week before. That one is called This Feelin', and it's by the Chainsmokers, and in the Tom Staar remix. So actually, we got a double Tom Staar power this week, which is very cool. So these are the original sounds. I believe he didn't change too much on the break. I'm actually not a huge fan of the Chainsmokers anymore. Selfie was cool, of course, and actually the remixes before Selfie were amazing. Dreaming, for example, was sick. So And it's a bit of a rougher remix, I would say. Yeah, I still like it. I mean, it's very rare that Tom disappoints me. I mean, some tracks were not as good sometimes, but that just doesn't mean he's a bad producer. But actually, simply doesn't meet my taste. So that's the usual thing about this. So. Not them. There's two. 8 million. That should be 8 million likes, yeah. Just enjoy the track in the meanwhile. This feeling. And the Tom Staar remix. So, okay. This should be it. Hope at least. So, okay. Oh yeah. The vocals are more like a filler, but I really enjoy the drop in general. Amazing how I guess he chopped the vocal here and made some with FXs something out of this. So very interesting. So those were those two. Maybe something for the in-betweeners. Look who's watching it. I actually don't see it yet. Yeah, very enjoyable, Okay, so that's this, and yeah, maybe 2 or 3 more of this list. I have, for example, something for in between. The amazing In My Mind by SJRM, as I call him, Son of James and Marciano, with Mark Volt. Something for the groovers in between. In my mind, in my mind, in my mind, in my mind, in my mind. No, not the one by Gigi D'Agostino. Forget it. Oh, some of you enjoyed my story last week about In My Mind by Axwell or Phoenix Powell and the Axwell mix, not the shitty Gigi D'Agostino mix that you can forget. In my mind, in my mind. What is the difference? I guess the one is Sono, the other one's Amara? Okay, no, never mind. It's the same track, so I don't really care. In my mind, in my mind, in my mind. So something for the groovers in between. I definitely want to tag them. Yeah, it's always basically. So they always come up with some very sick ideas on their drops. Mark Wagenaar, I guess that's his real name. I'm not sure whether we are friends on Facebook or not, but we just want to quickly check whether it's really him. Mark Wagenaar on Facebook. Okay. Yeah, that's something for in between for the groovers. Still very enjoyable, so don't get me wrong. I think, yeah, he's Mark Wahlberg. Okay. Well, nice. I guess we're even friends. No. This should be the link as well. So yeah, very nice. I would love to play something like this. So on any like kind of on any dance floor, whatever, it would actually make the dance floor go sick. So actually, cried played the Criteria yesterday. So yeah, absolutely sick as well. Right there. I did the story yesterday in my mind. I was so enjoying it so much yesterday. That's why actually I can never do a Bisicast on Wednesday, especially when I'm not that early on. I did it I guess 2 weeks ago, but just as an exception. Okay, up next. What can I play up next? Alex is in. Meanwhile, thank you so much for joining. And yeah, I need to find all my folders there. There's so much music to go through, but so little time. This is insane. Each week the same thing. Yeah, one more thing. Speaking of coming back to be a bit nostalgic. Actually, I'm not gonna play an old track now. It's actually a fresh release track, and it's from Axtone. So I've been a huge Axtone fan. So I even call it the Axtone era because there was really an era in my listening experience of electronic music where I was basically only listening to Axtone. That was roughly around 2013, 14. I can't remember properly anymore. Because I have like roughly 5 eras. So I had the Darius and Finlay era in the very, very early stages of my electronic music experience. I've already showed you a couple of times the compilations and brought me into electronic music. What they're doing now, it's just very sad. I mean, they are now more successful, but yeah, well, I'm not a fan of them anymore. Then I had the Avicii, unfortunately, now actually it's so tough to talk about this, the Avicii era. Then I had the Nicky Romero era, and then I had the Axtone era, basically. And after that, basically, the Kryder era started, which actually lasts until today, as we can see. That was in 2014, so actually it's the longest era ever. So I've been longer a fan of Kryder now, a hardcore fan, I can actually say, for a Kryder fan than my love for electronic music. Because I've started listening to electronic music in roughly 2010, 2011. And in 2014 I started, now we have 2018, so next year I'm for longer a fan of Kryder than listening my whole electronic music listening experience before that. So you can see how long I'm already in the biz. So this band is The Longest Road. Morgan Page featuring Gleazy. I guess a classic. I know the vocal for a very long time. And now they call it also Axtone 2012 extended remix. So either they produced it back then already, or it's just like the sound. I can't ask them. I wanted to hit them up on Twitter, but I forgot, unfortunately. So, but just enjoy this wonderful track. It's insane. I love, these chords here. And it sounds like 2012. It's not as perfectly mixed as the usual releases are now, but still sick. I don't care about mixing as much, as long as it's not too loud. So I bought this email Beatport. I wanted definitely to support them. Oh, it's not on SoundCloud. Go down the longest road to nowhere. There it is, I guess. Believe it or not, it's not on. It's not on. I'm not sure what it could also be that this track is old. I don't know, and it's just a new release. I don't know, for some reason. I haven't checked this, but I don't know. Never mind, even if it's still great. Even if it's like an old ass track, but I'm not sure. I guess I'm not. But I guess it is old. But maybe it was never released. I don't know. It's on SoundCloud. I'm gonna add this here. It's not on. It's not on Spotify, so I can add this. Maybe it was released just now and it was known for longer. Yeah, back then it was a bootleg. That's why. Okay. I don't know. I enjoyed this flashback. Give me a second. Why, guys? Oh, they are. So you should definitely check it out. No, not this thing. What am I doing here? that's maybe why. It was a bootleg back then, and now it was properly released. So yeah, Tom is in. Thank you so much, and David as well. Now it builds up slowly. You go down the longest road to nowhere. But it's great to see that even after such a long time it has a proper release, so... I love it. Beautiful flashback. I didn't know that this one existed. I know so much stuff by Bison, but not this one. I don't know why. For some reason. So I enjoyed it a lot over the last week, so... So 2 more, and then I guess I'll come over to the albums when I still have time. I won't have time for these. Insane. Okay. And if not, I'm just gonna postpone the albums to next week. I believe I'm gonna do this because there was so much great music this week that I definitely don't want to kind of not play it. But that's alright, actually. I played the... Actually, I asked you over on Insta, so that's alright. I'm just gonna do this just next week. It's no problem at all. Okay, now... Music by Lucas. So I don't know why he called himself this way. It's called Still in Love. Was released this week on Spinnin'. Yeah. Interesting, this track is not on... that's why I actually say some of the tracks and not all, because all is not possible, usually. Actually, he was not very creative with the artist name. He calls himself Music by Lucas. Well, it's a very nice one. You'll enjoy it. The mixing is very nice. I enjoyed it a lot. It's 8,000 likes. That's him. Like him. He's called Axtone in real life. Looking very nicely. Yeah, that's him. It's a huge honor to release on Spinnin'. The track is called Still in Love. Philippe joined, thank you so much. Glad you joined again. Ready to join again, Filippo? I hope that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the bell so that you get notified when a new video is up. It's actually so amazing because I found a YouTube channel, a German one, called Valulis, and Valulis actually is financed by German taxes money, basically. But so they're actually from public television, basically. But they're doing YouTube videos, amazing YouTube videos, very informative, very entertaining, about topics that actually moves us all, basically. So they did, for example, a video about the Black Friday and Cyber Monday and stuff like this. But so funny, actually. And at the end of every video, actually, they kind of make fun out of all those YouTubers that ask for subscribers and all that. And they always have a great idea about, yeah, not only hit the subscribe button or whatever, but they always have an idea. And don't forget to click the bell for being notified when a new video is up. So, they say in German, like with an Italian accent, und nicht vergesse die Glocke. So, yeah, it's so funny. And I guess I saw Atsuko was also in. Thank you so much for joining. And yeah, one last one of this list, and then I don't know, and then we'll call the day, because yeah. Sorry for Joachim and back too. I haven't had time to get it, so I hope that you aren't too mad. No, it's not. So this track I also bought on Beatport, full support for Melancholy Star by The Melancholy. Yeah. And I guess the other one I played already. 22nd. No, it's impossible that I played because I got it last week. Okay. So then I guess I'm gonna end it up with a track of one of my friends that is also a regular watcher of the Bisicast. So in love with this sound. Guys, if you do something progressive like this with such a bass line, once again, wait. Here it comes again. And the hi-hat comes in. Progressive at its fullest. So in love with this. Oh my goodness. Melancholy Star by The Melancholy. Let me check if this is on Spotify. It is. It's out on Red Lake. So I guess it's the label by Chris Lake. What a great signing. Full support. And you see, it's not very popular on Spotify because nobody listens to this. And I love it. Goodness. I'm so in love. Yeah, I guess we're gonna postpone the albums to the next episode because I'm running out of time. What is it called? Why don't I have a second screen? Melancholy. Maybe he's on Facebook as well. Yeah, he's on Facebook. 1 like? Are you crazy? Is that true that he has 1 like? Please don't tell me this is true. Raphael is in. Thank you so much for joining. If this guy has 1 like, then I'm feeling sorry for him. Wait, it's a track, okay. Guys, legit, this guy has 1 like on Facebook. I'm the second one to like his page. I'm not even kidding. This is so sad. Why? Seems like so he got his page on October 1st. This is a record because it's gonna be on my SoundCloud, on my Spotify playlist afterwards. It's called Melancholy Star, and because I remember back, I don't know if you guys know Arston, producer from Belarus. When I discovered him, he had 43 likes. This was record back then, because I never discovered a producer that early that has only so little likes on Facebook, and 1 like is a record. This is new. So guy, hit the like button out of this guy for this beautiful not really uplifting progressive, but like, I don't know, like proper progressive, I would say even anthem. I don't know, like proper progressive anthem, like 03 Anjuna Beats-esque progressive. Sick. Okay guys, thank you over on Insta. I won't go live a second time. And yeah, I'll just finish on Facebook, maybe 1 or 2 more tracks, and then I'll be off there as well. So thanks, Insta. Someone, what's the track name? I guess I told him. Okay, I'll tell him later. Because I can't do longer for than an hour. Okay. just head over on Facebook, so it's easier. But yeah. Also, what I want to play is up next. Did I drop this over on? No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. Because I had no time. There's so much. And because I couldn't believe that this guy has only 1 like on Facebook. This was so not legit to me. But that's actually if you don't have any money to buy Facebook likes. That's exactly what happens. You have 1 like, you do amazing music, and then this happens. So yeah. I guess I add 2 more into my playlist, right? Yes. Okay, so that was Melancholy Star, and then I have my brother Nikita. This track is called Our Story. And he released it himself, so this is very amazing. Definitely want to stress that as well. You can release as well for yourself. Don't need any other guys. Let me check if this is on Insta. Oh, sorry, on Spotify. Oh, I know the riser. Nice. Yeah, it is there. Full support for this one as well. Daniel also joined. Thank you so much. So I can even tag him like this. And Douglas is also in. Thank you so much for joining. That's Nikita. Story. No, not this guy. Nikita. Oh, Story. And also dropped the link over on Spotify. I was actually happy that I have a Spotify platform now to show you all this. So I really like these minimal chords there. So let me check just one more thing. Strings are coming in, so cool. So much good music, but so little time. I have to finish, guys, I guess. It's so much fun together. It's very unfortunate that yeah. Okay, so this track, these sick chords, will be my last one. So thank you so much for joining, guys. I'm gonna postpone the albums for the next week, because I mean it's 3 albums, come on. It's a lot of stuff to go through, and I hope to be back maybe even on Tuesday, maybe, hopefully, for a while again. So thank you guys for watching. I've been live for at least an hour now. It's also a good time to finish it. And also thanks Nicky for this amazing one. Very enjoyable. Love the kick, the synthy. Fits very well together. I love how the melody goes. Okay, so thanks Nikita for this one. And now it drops again. Okay, so that's it for this week. Thank you so much, guys. And yeah, I'll probably also upload this to YouTube and to Twitch. And yeah, now we are all heading over to to third parties Facebook, because release radio number 12 is on in roughly 2 minutes. So let's hope that they'll be live now. And yeah, hope to be back next week with the 3 albums that I've mentioned already. So I need to get them all out of the title, and we'll postpone them just for next week. So Pushka, sorry that you're that late, but you can rewatch it just in a bit. So yeah, hope that you all enjoyed, and yeah, see you all next week. Thank you so much, and bye.